is the David Freeberger, Tanya and Keith Kirk machine. Car 462 has gone through the 2 at 184.4. 3/4 at 200.3. 206.593 by 3. 217,640 mile 4.
I think that did it! Almost 8,000 RPM!
I don't understand how it can be that wide open for that long and only go that fast. The tach said I was almost at 8,000 RPM, which should have been 245 miles an hour, 250.
Tires slip?
It's gotta be. Finally, we had to get into a little bit of strategy because we'd qualified for this record at 217 miles an hour, but the Trans Am had also run that morning and gone 8 miles an hour faster than us.
That thing doesn't even have an air dam on it. It's weird.
Nope. Stock hood too.
Right now we're in impound so that if we do choose to, we can stay in here and run for the record in the morning, but we're gonna work on the car a little bit and see if we can find something we don't like about it where we know we can go faster, and if that's the case, we're gonna run back out and make another pass today. If you leave impound without backing up your run, then you've thrown away that record attempt.
We made 2 changes. Gear in the back of the car, new blower pulley up front, but our blower pulley and our belt's not quite fitting together, and we're trying to jam this thing together and get to the starting line real quick.
By the time we had sorted out what we wanted to do to the car mechanically, we'd spent enough time in impound that we weren't going to get another run, and we decided to just stick it out and try and make our record return run the next morning. Every morning at the Bonneville Salt Flats, the first thing that happens is record return runs. All of the cars that qualified for a record the previous day line up and parade out to the starting line and get their very first chance at running down the track in the morning. It's 7 a.m., sun just peeking over the horizon, and this is going to be our best opportunity all week to put down a good number in this class because they moved the track last night, so we have fresh salt, we've put more boost in the car, we have less gear. Cross your fingers.
Car 462 now underway on course 1. Current temperature is 82 degrees outside. Humidity is relatively high here at 24% this morning. Came through 2 at 170.649. Through the quarter at 188.417. 190.924. By 4, shoots out 185.677.
Motor's history. The bottom line is we stepped up the boost on this thing, I leaned it out, and it blew up. I should have smelled the oil. I should have felt the power going away. It was just all over.
It would be easy to be depressed about what happened. All that hard work, all that money going into a car, and then we don't get a record. But let's be honest here. David just went 217 miles an hour in a super old Camaro with an engine that we built in 3 days.
One year, we set 5 records in 5 days in 5 different classes. I have never left Speed Week without setting a record. That is until now. But you know what? I blame roadkill.
I I started working on it, it only went 200. It's kind of messed up.
You're the guy from Roadkill, aren't you?
Yeah, that's weird.
I showed my mom the video of the van and all, and my mom heard the bad word, and she's like, no more watching.
Back to your homework.
Yeah, that's what my mom said.
That wasn't me, that was the other guy.
Wait, who?
That guy over there. Right there.
Oh, yeah, my mom's mad at him, not you. On an episode, they took a van and a wagon and just took them out to the desert and just bashed them. Yeah, who would care? It's a Prius. Bad. N-O, I hate Priuses. I want to stick old school with gas. My mom's not here. She doesn't talk about it now. She hates it.
This time on Roadkill, we've got El Camino, we've got Dog, hot rods, burnouts, altereds, customs, Merc, wine. You can't go wrong.
You had me at El Camino.
We're kicking this thing off here at Finnegan's shop, where you always have to roll a boat out of the way to get to the actual car parts. What we're gonna do is roll from here to the Hot Rod Ranch in Lompoc, California. Those guys have a bunch of cool stuff, and they're gonna be painting a 32 Ford project of mine. Then we're gonna roll up to Gambino Customs and pick up a 51 Merc that actually belongs to a Roadkill viewers. We're gonna make it run and drive it over to another shop that's gonna be working on it.
We're loading up the El Camino. We're gonna take my wife's car this time because it's probably the most reliable thing we have in the Roadkill fleet right now. This is how you keep oil from the breathers off of your engine compartment. Microfiber towels cut up, wrap around the breather with some zip ties. And for a little while, it works really good till it gets saturated.
You've churched this thing up since the last time it was on Roadkill.
Oh, dude, I gave it a bath and everything.
Well, check out these wheels.
The other ones, well, let's just say they weren't exactly round. So,
these are, and these
yeah,
tires are killer.
Yeah, these make me look like I know how to go around corners. Oh my God, these are way too sticky. These will not do it.
So, Hot Rod Ranch, Lompoc.
The place where Vin Diesel went to prison in Fast and Furious 1.
Is that true?
That's what he's claimed in the movie.
Oh, okay.
I did 2 years in Lompoc. I ain't never going back. That's the way he said it.
A little bit of tire rub with gear and me in the car. So this is claiming 3 hours and 13 minutes to Hot Rod Ranch.
So 9 hours.
Plus we have to go pick up the dog.
Say that again?
We have to go pick up the dog again.
Wait, what? You have to...
You're gonna
Is
have
there
to
a
get
blanket
yogurt
for the
bar.
seat? Like...
I think you need to wear a rain slicker, because I'm aiming that at you.
Oh my God. You want to put her in the bed in the cage?
We don't have the proper harness system.
Ah, look at that. She knows where her seat is. Oh my God, it's working.
No.
It's working.
Wow. I didn't have to heave her.
Look at how obedient she is now.
Okay. There you go. Wow, that is a stinky dog. Should have hosed that junk off before we loaded her in here.
Do not lick my face. Okay, we talked about this the last time. Did she get you?
Got a little bit of French there. Wow, does this stink?
No hotels letting us stay. Nobody.
Not if they smell this.
Uh-oh. What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
Not good.
Was that a protest?
That might have just been her snoring. She
Okay.
snores pretty good. Hey dog, what do you think of Finnegan's fancy new steering wheel? Does that look chewable? It's tasty.
I'll give the dog that.
Don't chip your tooth on the billet.
Doesn't chew things up. That would require too much effort.
Yeah. If the El Camino had air conditioning, it would be as good as the Ram truck.
This is true.
It cruises good.
It's got a lot of utility.
Good armrest.
All right, going for the carpool lane because we can.
The dog pool lane.
The 50 Merc was about 350 miles north of our office in San Jose, California, and for once, we had time to take the Pacific Coast Highway and drive up the one.
This has been one of our more scenic drives recently. No desert.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
Ooh, tunnel.
That was fun.
Very angry 383 inches.
Yes.
欢迎来到澳大利亚西部的珀斯野生动物园，来体验和澳大利亚最可爱的动物们一起互动的刺激。我们拥有澳大利亚最多以及最稀罕的本地野生动物。您可以和树熊一起拍照，喂袋鼠和袋熊一起自拍，或亲身见证真正的蓝色澳大利亚农场的吸引力。但这只是个开始。想知道更多的信息，欢迎访问我们的网站 cavershimwildlife.com.au。
The next morning, we met up with Gil, Jamie, and Randy, who are the three brothers that run Hot Rod Ranch. The first visit was at their shop, which is separate from the ranch.
There
What's
we
happening?
go.
How you doing? How's it going?
This looks cool.
Thanks.
You said I might not be impressed. I already am.
Good
morning.
How you doing?
Good. How's it going?
Good. Well, welcome to the
Just going past you, right?